Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with adorable Curly and Rich. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Curly's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands. The little corrections and lots of motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction that we need to give, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and you'll be taught how to use your training equipment properly during your follow-up training session tomorrow. Now Curly is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Curly's lazy. He loves to lay down, and heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Curly heel. At this point in time, Curly has a job to do, and that's to maintain pace with Rich, not forging ahead or lagging behind, and each time that Rich stops his feet, Curly has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So if you're walking down the street and you stop to cross traffic or talk to someone, Curly should be sitting nicely at your left and waiting for you to tell him what you want him to do next. And the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Curly has a predisposition of wanting to lay down on his sits, so you want to make sure he completes the exercise correctly. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way around him, returning all the way back around to heel position as an additional distraction, and then he gets praised for a good job and they take off heeling again. And believe me, proper leash walking is one of the things that my owners complain about the most, that their dogs drag them on walks. So we want to make sure that the dogs that graduate from our school, that their heeling skills are good and that they're actually maintaining pace with their owner when walking and not ever dragging you down the street. Nice automatic sit when you stop, and Rich is going to leave him in another stay. The sit-stay you can practice right in your living room, and it helps to develop self-control and maturity. This time, instead of returning all the way back around him, Rich is going to call him. And this is the recall or the come on command, and he should come and sit right in front of you, facing your knees, and that eliminates his want to jump on you. So when he comes, before you praise him, make him sit. And off they go. He is the cutest little dog. He really is. He's a cool dog. Nice sit. Stay. Now he's getting ready to lay down, and Richard's going to heel him right out of that. He's got to do it the way he was taught. In real life situations, you know, if he does that and you're standing on the street talking to somebody, that's not going to be a big deal. But when you're drilling in obedience, you want him to do it as perfectly as he can. Came right in front and sat, and then he goes back to heel. Rich told him, good boy. Back to heel and back sitting. Very good. And now Rich is going to set up to demonstrate Curly's favorite commands, and they are the down commands. He loves to lay down. He's a lazy little dude. Rich talks to him, encourages him to stay focused on his trainer. Oops. Okay, so with your dog seated at your left, always have him seated first. You take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground with the one-word command to down and then stay. Your long down stay is another exercise that you want to practice indoors as well as outdoors. You're going to start out with about a minute, and you're going to add a few seconds a day, and you're going to end up at 5 minutes. When Rich returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him just as he did on the sit-stay as an additional distraction. And Curly wants a belly rub. And Rich gets him up, and he's going to demonstrate that exercise again for you. Nice sit. down, stay. So you have to tell him each time what you want him to do. You can't assume that he reads your mind. And you can also call him out of this exercise. He looks like he would just stay there and take a nap.
Girl, come.
Comes right in, sits, beautiful. Back to heel, back sitting. He's smiling, he's having fun. Dogs really do like to perform, most of them perform their obedience commands for you. Amanda's going to be teaching you how to use these commands in your everyday living situations as well. So we put it together as a drill for you for the sake of demonstrating the commands. But once he gets home, you're going to use these all the time. Sit stays at the doors. And practice, practice. Now we're demonstrating now the down from a distance. So with him seated, you give him the stay command. And then a down as you walk away, turn to face him, and then give him the down command. That's your down from a distance. Now we have demonstrated for you Curly's ability to heel or walk nicely on a leash, to sit automatically when you stop, to sit stay, to down stay, to down from a distance and come. We've really enjoyed having him, and Amanda will also go over all of his housebreaking issues and how for you to manage that at home. We've had a blast with him, and thank you again for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.